Hey, we got Drewz Viewz here, and I'm back on the train for a little Infinity Train reaction. Season 2, Episode 5 coming in today, which is called the Parasite car. Sounds like it could be ominous. Usually these different cars have some type of treachery or some type of trick or some type of puzzle to solve, what have you. I guess the Toad car was last episode. It wasn't really any trick or anything. The Toad had told him how they get out of the car by kicking him, which the deer ended up doing, Alan Dracula. We learned more about Jesse last time, and he learned more about Tulip as well, or Mirror Tulip, that is, MT. Learned about her, saw her wanted poster. Obviously, the Flex were chasing them down. They're hiding out in the Toad car. Well, the Flex were trying to get in, but learned more about, she opened up more, somewhat begrudgingly, and then did to what her situation is. We learned via a video on his phone that the last thing he did, essentially, before getting on the train was an incident involving his younger brother kind of getting bullied by his friends, which was not a good look. He was filming it. Obviously, they were coercing him to do so. So that may be why he, we found out from this character the main issue he has that he's trying to solve is not letting people walk over him, basically, or taking charge for himself. We'll see if MT is going to help him out with that going forward here. They do seem to have a better relationship now based on the last episode. I think they even hugged or something, if I recall. And his number is actually going down fairly quickly to what we've seen from other characters. Not that there's too many we've seen through a season and a half here now, but yeah, so I think he's learning. Let's see what MT is gonna do. I'm not expecting necessarily the Flex, especially the Ben Mendelsohn voiced one, were pretty defeated at the end of the last episode, seemingly. And it was a clever move to take the Toad with them, Jesse did, so they can't get through that car, I guess, or they need to wait on a reflection to get out or back up or something. I don't know if they have that, but I'm not necessarily expecting to see them back for a little bit, maybe, or not in this episode, I don't think. But let's see what I will get with the Parasite car here. I'm gonna roll right into it. Let's do it. Alright, that was a pretty fun episode. We maybe learned a little bit more about Alan Dracula. Maybe not too much, but we'd already seen bunch of his powers, but this time they're obviously going out of control due to the parasite, so he can change his colors, can get bigger, smaller, etc. Even before the parasite got in, he was walking all small on the ground, but with the hand thing was creepy for sure. But I don't think it was coming out green like the parasite, so I don't know if Alan Dracula can normally do that. I guess he kind of can, but it would just, I wonder like if he can turn his hand into that, but just like a deer colored hand, I'm not sure. Clearly, though, he's a special guy. Well, yeah, it was nice to see MT and Jesse getting along, being friends for the most part in this episode, getting some camaraderie going. She was even joining in on the song, even though she was saying the melody wasn't there, which may be true. And they did a little drag show runway, I think that was supposed to be, which is just a fun little aside, I guess. It didn't have much to do with the plot or anything, but with the Parasite car. So last time the Toad car just had one Toad in it, this just had one Parasite, I guess. That's all we saw. It was even supposed to be his car, or did he just end up in there from being in a plant or something? And even he wasn't really evil or something. He was just I guess it's just what he has to do to keep going or whatever. He was trying to still be their friend kind of, or whatever, helpful to them, but obviously he couldn't control. Alan Dracula's probably too much just too magical to control, probably, is what I think what happened. And he was saying, I was trying to say during the reaction, but the symbiotic thing he was claiming, with the example with the bird and the crocodile teeth, whatever, it's not the same, because parasites just take over. They don't help you out typically, I think. Like a tapeworm or something is a parasite. I'm trying to think if there is any examples of a symbiotic parasite that's gonna be helpful to a human or something, or maybe even to another animal. I don't know. I don't know if there is. I can't think of it, but yeah. So Jesse's number is already down to 11. I can't remember where it was coming in at. Was it coming in at 20 or 22 or something. But yeah, you should be out of here in no time. Well, I think we are at the halfway point of the season. If it's the same as season 1 with 10 episodes, that was episode 5, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, and then he was asking questions about what, well, we got some new information about, like, what, I think it was new. I can't remember if they said this in the episode in season 1 where Mirror Tulip was introduced, but I don't think we got the full story about that, how they have 2 choices to be a new reflection for someone else, for another prime, as the humans are called, I guess, or join the Fleck Force. So I'm pretty sure that they didn't let us know about that before. I feel like I would remember that. So like the 2 Flecks chasing her, the detectives or whatever they are, used to be reflections of someone. I guess that makes sense, unless they weren't just created out of nothing or nowhere. So yeah, that's cool. And Jess is trying to figure out what she has to do human-wise, which is an interesting thing, because like, yeah, last time she did sleep, I think, or what was she really just pretending? I don't know, because she was like overhearing the phone thing, you know, the video. So I don't. Is she just pretending to do human stuff like sleeping, eating, whatever? Or maybe that is the case, but just to be like more human or something. But we'll see if we get an answer on that. But yeah, I'm excited to jump back on the train next time for season 2, episode 6. So do subscribe if you're not already. Comment, like, anything like that. But yeah, all that food at the end looked good. It was making me hungry, so I think I'm gonna go get some lunch in. So I will be disembarking for now. Until next time on the train, peace.
After you.